Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy RotoBeast. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. We're here to present you our NBA live segment for Thursday, February 27th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all our NBA, NFL, and MLB videos. If you haven't come and checked out our website here at DFsCheatSheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at DFSCheatSheet.com. So what up, Jeremy? How you doing out there, bro?
What's up, man? Another day, another dollar.
Definitely, man. Ready to jump into this? It should be a pretty short video. We only got 4 games. There's some clear-cut injury news. I'm out there, some guys that get big-time bumps and stuff like that. So you ready to jump into this?
Absolutely.
Do you want to give us a quick kind of overview of what's going on the injury report, or you ready? You want to just quickly go game by game and just talk about some news in each game?
I mean, the biggest news of the slate is that LeBron James is still trying to remove Josh Hart's head from his nuts. That's pretty much so LeBron's not playing today because he's got Josh Hart still implanted.
That news and the Embiid news, I think, are the two biggest news pieces of news on the slate so far. I'm gonna quickly just go game by game, get you some stuff that I'm looking at, and then you can chime in with your input. And yeah, man, we can ask some questions and get out of here. We'll talk about Philadelphia, New York first. Definitely, with Embiid out, with Ben Simmons out. I mean, there's some guys that get some big time bumps. Looking at guys like Shake Milton, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, and Al Horford. I think all those guys get big time bumps with both of their stars being off the floor. So I'm really liking both of those guys. I think that Al Horford, Tobias Harris are really easy cash game plays. I think you can even throw Josh Richardson in that mix as well. Portland and Indiana, we know that Damian Lillard is going to continue to be out. You can look at guys like CJ McCollum, guys like Carmelo Anthony who have to pick up the slack. You can also continue to look at a guy like Gary Trent, who's played 30-plus minutes in 3 straight games. I think he's a guy that you definitely could consider. Trevor Ariza getting a bunch of run out there as well in Portland. And then I think this is a really good spot for Hassan Whiteside, 9,500. It's tough because he's going to be going against 2 pretty good big guys out there in Indiana. But, I mean, he played them earlier in the year. He actually already played he played them January 26th, went off for 21 and 14 for 55 fantasy points. Definitely think you can go right back to the Hassan Whiteside well. Out there in Sacramento and OKC, we're still waiting on to see what happens with De'Aaron Fox. If De'Aaron Fox is out, then you can look at a guy like Corey Joseph as a bare minimum price tag value play. That's something that we got to wait on. Also, guys like Bogdanovich, Buddy Hield, they'll get some bumps if Fox is out. So that's something that we're still continuing to wait on. We got 45 minutes up until lock. Last game, you talked about it, LeBron being out. Definitely got to really like Rondo in this spot. I think AD gets a bump. I even think Kyle Kuzma gets a bump. Could possibly even throw Caruso in there as a GPP play. There's going to be a lot of usage and a lot of stats that's going to be able to go around with no LeBron. So those are some of the guys that I'm really liking. And on the Warriors side of things, I mean, everybody's pretty healthy outside of Draymond Green. We got to kind of wait, see what happens with him. But yeah, man, I mean, that's really where I'm at, kind of what's going on compared to injury news. Did I miss anything? Kind of where you at?
Let me ask you a quick question. What I know for myself, right? But there was a pretty spirited debate last night in our Discord about Al Horford. Just curious to you from another perspective, why were we talking about Al Horford yesterday?
Really, really quick before we do, just breaking news. We're talking about, our NBA Live segment. De'Aaron Fox just got ruled out. Yeah, so that's a big piece of news. You look at Corey Joseph. Like I said, Bogdanovich, he'll get some extra ball handling duties as well. So I like him a little bit more. So going back to the Al Horford thing, what was the exact question? Sorry.
We got into a pretty spirited debate in Discord last night about Al Horford. So I'm just curious. You mentioned him again today. I'm just curious. Yesterday we talked about him a lot. He was in our Value Street article that Dylan wrote. We talked about him on the shoot around. I think we both talked about him on NBA Live as well. What put you on Horford yesterday, and what has you on him again today?
Well, I mean, he's 4,800. I mean, when he's one of those guys. When he's on the floor, he's gonna produce. With no Embiid, he's going to play his natural position at center. He's going to get probably double. He's probably going to get a double with 4 or 5 assists. And I really like him. He's just too cheap. Al Horford, I used to always play him a ton last year with the Celtics, and I would always have no problem paying 7,000 for him. So if I'm going to get him at 30 plus minutes at 4,800, I think it's an easy play personally.
So it's hard to explain this with a guy like Al Horford, right? This is a guy, like you just said, he's typically 7,000. There's no Ben Simmons today, right? There's no Ben Simmons yesterday. But the point that kept being made last night was if Embiid doesn't get hurt, he probably doesn't reach his value.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I mean, I just think, we talked about this yesterday morning. They have to figure out a way to play Al Horford and Embiid 30 minutes together. Al Horford is too good of a player, too good of a winner to not be on the floor. And if they're going to go far, they're going to need Al Horford. He's a guy that brings that winning mentality, very good team player. So, I mean, I'm an Al Horford fan, bro, and I really like him.
So the most interesting thing that we should just talk about really quick, since De'Aaron Fox has now been ruled out, Corey Joseph's in play here, but a guy I talked about on the morning shoot-around that I like even more today now is Bogdanovich.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Very cheap price tag, 4,700. Corey Joseph's definitely in play. I get it. Even if we won't know if he's going to start or not, but Bogdanovich, Corey Joseph got a lot of run when Bogdanovich was also out with a foot injury. So today Bogdanovich is a really good play. And I don't know if you mentioned anything about Brogdon, but Brogdon's another guy that price is down $200 from yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely I'm liking a bunch of those guys. So I mean that's really where I'm at. I mean I think today is a pretty clear cut day. A quick question: Whiteside is a must. Whiteside for me is not necessarily a must, just because it's not the easiest matchup. Banging with Miles Turner, who's a pretty good defender, and Sabonis down there. But with how hurt they are and stuff like that, I mean he is really close to one of the top players on the slate for sure.
Not a must.
No, not a must. Not a must, but in a good spot for sure.
In a good spot, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I think that's really where we're at, man. It's a small slate, pretty simple, cut straight to the point. If you guys do have any more questions, you feel free to hit us in the comment section below. And we will try to get to that as soon as possible for you. We do got some lineups that we have to get done ourselves, so definitely be patient. Check out the site if you got anything else. You want to read some articles, check out some more videos. Still got 45 minutes. DFSCheatSheet.com. And hey, good luck tonight, guys. Peace out.